Okay, what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, and welcome. Excuse me, how's everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, June 21st, 2017. The summer, right? Summer. It is time for summer. Did summer begin today, officially? I'm actually not 100%, but I think it may be starting actually today in the United States. I'm not 100% on that. But I think it did. I think the 21st is the official day, right? So happy summer, everyone. The summer is here. That's right. And that means many things for many people. Number one, it means a lot of people are off of school. Number two, it means people have different work schedules. Number three, a lot of people end up going on like vacations and stuff like that. Okay. And number four, sadly, it means that for us gamers, right, things come to a crawl. Things slow down tremendously. I don't know why. Again, I guess in all of their wisdom, these gaming, marketers and gaming producers did research and determined somehow through some factor that the summertime is a bad time to sell video games. And so we usually have a ton of dead time where there's no real major game releases, and this year is certainly no exception whatsoever. We've got almost no major game releases at all, starting basically now, and taking us all the way through till about mid-August, when finally, in mid-August, there actually is an abundance of releases with games like Agents of Mayhem, Sonic Mania, the Uncharted standalone expansion, the Call of Duty World War II beta will be coming out around then, which will be good. There's the new Life is Strange episodes, and there's one other thing too there at the end of August that I can't see on my calendar right now, but as you can hear, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. We just got to get through this summer and get to, say, mid-August for the good gaming stuff to start coming out again. And so, I'm going to be starting all of my big summertime projects as early as tonight. That's right, because, yes, right now this stream will be Dead by Daylight, but later tonight I'll be starting up Danganronpa 2. Or at least doing my best with it, with my voice as shot as it's been, and, my congestion and my allergies, which I am still suffering from, as you can hear. But it's getting better, I think. Slowly and gradually, it is here getting a little bit better. And as you know, I'll be doing many things for the summer, including, for example, Red Dead Redemption, which will be starting up this week, either tomorrow or Thursday. Or, excuse me, tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday. All depending on how we do with Dead by Daylight here, if people want to see more of it or not. And then I'll be doing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, which will be awesome, right? And like I said, I'll be balancing all that with Danganronpa 2. Every once in a while, I'll be interjecting in with new stuff, such as maybe a fighting game stream or a Persona stream here or there. And then there's going to be an Indies Marathon coming up in July, based off of the games that patrons are currently nominating right now. That'll be fun. And of course, if we hit my Patreon funding goal for this month, we're going to have the big Sonic playthrough coming up in early August, whatever the patrons vote for, right? So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on during the summertime. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep you all entertained, and it won't be, a big, dead, boring time. People will be coming to the streams and checking the videos out on YouTube, and hopefully it'll be a good, positive experience for you, okay? Now, today I'm late by about an hour, all right? But for good reason, and I'll explain why right now, because I know a lot of people, that's the topic on their minds, is why is Phil late again? He was actually on time for a single day, and now he's late again. What's going on? Well, as you know, and as you could hear, I've been suffering pretty bad allergies recently. And, it is what it is. I suffer them every year. Usually, I actually get allergies in around April-ish, and this year I didn't get them, which was very bizarre. I was like, gee, why am I not getting my allergies? And now this month, June, it slammed me. It slammed me about 2 weeks ago. really bad allergies because the pollen count went crazy in the state of Washington. For whatever reason, the pollen went nuts in June this year, which is abnormal. Usually it is earlier. But anyway, yeah, my allergies are killing me. It's not being sick, by the way, and I hate that because people say, oh, Phil's sick. No, I'm not. I don't actually feel like physically run down. I don't have a fever. I don't have a sore throat. It's just that my sinuses are congested and my throat's all swollen up because it's allergies. It's allergy season. Lots of people suffer from this, okay? If you don't know about allergies, I recommend that you use some of your free time to research them on the internet. It's a very common occurrence. Apparently, some people think it's like something that doesn't exist and that I'm like sick or something and I'm getting, you know, you're out of your mind. People with their conspiracy theories. So here's the deal. I've been suffering pretty bad, and I've been taking medicine and everything. Nothing seems to be to work. Every morning I still wake up all gunked up, and then it usually takes a few hours. I take some medicine, it takes a few hours, and I clear up again. But as you've heard, my voice has been, you know, hoarse and everything, and I'm like, I got to do something. I have to take drastic measures to fix this, okay? So last night, and this is not an exaggeration, this literally happened. Last night, I am, you know, after, you know, working 2 streams and all that, getting all the videos uploaded, I'm sitting on my couch, I'm relaxing, I'm watching SmackDown, and SmackDown ends, and I erupt into a sneezing fit. I mean, I'm just like sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so tired of this. Seriously. And it's very frustrating, okay? Very frustrating. And I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta take drastic measures. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I realize I need to do something. And it's time to stop being lazy. So, I grabbed a giant new roll of paper towels. I grabbed 2 kinds of surface and glass cleaners. And I got to work. And I'm not even kidding. I cleaned my top floor of my house for about almost 4 hours last night. I had enough. I had enough of this shit. I was like, enough. I just can't take this anymore. It's driving me absolutely insane. Now, I'm going to be honest with everyone, because I am, and you know, it is kind of embarrassing, but I've never really given this house a top-down cleaning since I moved here. I did clean it 2 major times, and what I mean by that is both times that my parents were going to visit. Once was the Christmas 2015, and once was, Christmas 2014, and then once was June of 2016, when my parents visited both times. But what I cleaned was I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the stairwell. I basically cleaned all the general areas that I knew my parents would be in, okay? But I am not a duster. Let's put it that way. I am not a duster at all. At all. And, you know, it builds up. Oh my God, does it build up, man. It really does. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. How bad it was. You know, the windowsills, every flat surface you could think of. You know, just looking at my office here, okay? The desk directly in front of me where my laptop and all my equipment sits. Obviously my PC itself. The computer desk over there and the monitors and all that shit. The windowsill, the air conditioner, the top of my file cabinet. And oh my God, my entertainment center. Ooh. That was absolutely disgusting. Okay? That was absolutely gross. Alright? So much dirt and dust built up, especially on the gaming consoles themselves. I mean, there was a layer of fucking filth on top of it. But not only did I do the office, you know, I did the bathroom out in the hallway. I did my bedroom. Ugh. My bedroom, because, you know, I got the dressers and the windowsill and everything. And basically, it took a ton of time, all right? A ton. And it was worth it, though, because I needed to do it. The bottom line is I'm making a new start here, right? I'm single. I'm kind of not really starting over, but it's kind of like hitting the reset button and going back to the way I was when I was single in Connecticut. And even though in Connecticut, I'll be honest too, I also wasn't much of a duster. It really wasn't a huge deal because I had a very small place. So having a small place, okay, there's a little bit of dust. Oh, every once in a while I clean it. It takes 5 minutes. Here I've got a big-ass house. It takes forever. So, I basically... Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. I, cleaned the living shit out of my top floor. Now, that was just surface cleaning. That wasn't even, like, I didn't vacuum the floors, because I couldn't, because it was late night. Imagine if I started vacuuming in the middle of the night, my neighbors would be fucking pissed. They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So eventually what I am going to do, especially because it's, we are getting to the slower summer time, is I'm going to probably schedule a whole day here at some point, where I'm going to really thoroughly clean the house from top to bottom. I'm going to vacuum everything and do all that. Because it was just surface cleaning that took me that long, because there was so much to do. So yeah, that's what I did last night. Now, here's the thing, I was watching SmackDown. I got so frustrated, alright? See, or know what you're wrong, by the way. Or know what you're wrong, I live in a condo. It's actually considered a townhouse. And I am in the middle of 2 other homes. So our walls are connected on each side, and they would hear me vacuuming, and they'd be pretty pissed off. It wouldn't be too loud, but still. Imagine if you're in the middle of the night, and you're sleeping, and you hear, vroom, even a faint, vroom, you'd be pissed. There's actually rules here that after 10 p.m. you can't be loud. Like, you can't be, like, have blaring music or loud parties or whatever. So, I don't live in an individual house itself. It's a very nice townhouse style, kind of condo thing. So so anyway, yeah, it was already like almost midnight, and I basically grabbed it and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. So finally I get done, I look at the clock, it's 4 a.m. I'm like, holy shit, I really went to town here, cleaning everything, which was good. But it was 4 friggin' a.m., and here I am, and now, of course, all my adrenaline is in my body because I've been physically doing work for, a bunch of hours and shit. And, I'm like, okay, well, now I gotta try to get to sleep. And I look at the clock, and I'm like, fuck, like, how am I gonna get up and be able to run a stream in, like, 6, because I'd have to get up in about a little less than 6 hours then. And I knew I wasn't going to fall right to sleep. So I announced, that was when on Twitter, and I also updated the schedule and everything. I said, guys, I'm going to be late for about an hour. I'm definitely going to take a while to get to sleep here. And I don't want to promise everyone I'm going to be doing the stream at this time when I know I'm going to be all tired out and shit. So, yes, ladies and gents. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. That is what happened last night. And that's why I'm late today. It's certainly not the most entertaining of stories, but it is good news, obviously. Because, people have seen me do vlogs about walking around my house, and they're like, oh my god, did you see the amount of dust and shit in Phil's office? Well, now it's finally clean. And what I'm going to have to do is, try to make it at least a steady schedule where at least, every once in a while I do it. So that way it doesn't accumulate the way that it did. That's just the problem is, when I moved in here some 3 years ago, because now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's now official. I have lived here for 3 years. It was actually the end of June 2014 when I moved in here. that basically, I settled into a work schedule and I settled into a life schedule, but never really settled into a steady cleaning schedule. It was just like, if it's dirty, clean it. Which doesn't always work because it's very easy to ignore dirt. Unless it's, filthy gross, that's different. Like, if there's actual dirt on the fucking floor, bathrooms can obviously get pretty nasty, and you gotta clean those regularly, and I do. But, just regular living spaces, it's pretty easy to ignore things like dust and shit, right? So, god damn it. I'm sorry, you slothy. I accidentally just kicked you slothy. Didn't mean to. I was trying to click on... forget it. Forget it, I kicked you slothy by accident. I apologize, and if someone could unkick him... I don't know how to undo a kick. I know how to undo a ban, but I don't know how to undo a kick. Is the command unkick? What is it? Unkick. You slothy. Nah, how do you unkick someone? I have no idea. How do you do that? I almost never kick people anyway, so I don't even understand how it works. Well, my bad, you slothy. I didn't mean to kick you. Oh, stupid friggin' Twitch stream chat, man. My dislike and disdain for it continues. Anyway. You have to sensually pull him back in? Wow. Yes, Slothy, yes, come back to stream, baby. Come back to chat, honey. You know I didn't mean it. Come on, baby. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I don't know how to make it work because I think it does a 10-minute kick and it doesn't allow them to rejoin for 10 minutes. I think. I don't know how it works. Untime? Oh, okay, let me try that. Nope, unrecognized command. Oh, okay, it's actually unban. It's actually the command unban. Even though I technically didn't ban him, I had to do the command unban. There you go. Alright, now he's back. There you go. Armistice. Armistice for Slothy. See that, Slothy? Everyone loves you. There was a major campaign while you were gone. Everyone was railing for your release. They said there was unfair imprisonment and that you should be released immediately. They staged a non-violent protest outside of the stream chat. The stream chat cops had to line up in front of the facility to make sure they didn't storm the gates. And it all paid off. Here you go. You got released. Well, that was very exciting, wasn't it? Okay. See that? Non-violent protest works. Non-violent, what's the word? What was it that Gandhi did? What was the word he termed? I can't remember the name of it now. Alright, anyway. I think we should get back on subject now. Alright, so, yeah, you know, in the 3 years that I've lived here, I've never had, like, a set cleaning schedule, alright? The bottom line was, when I moved in, it was very busy. I never lived with someone else before, and it was a very busy time where it was, like, filling every moment with all kinds of shit to do. And, you know, basically working on a schedule, and the schedule never really factored in consistent cleaning, which is a bad thing. It should have. But now I'll be able to do that. Okay, now I'll actually be able to work on that and hopefully make it a better, cleaner place for me to live in here. Because the thing is, a lot of things since I moved out here got better. You know, my back doesn't hurt anymore, which is great. My health, meaning my eating style, has gotten better for good reason. I mean, I had sickness issues and stuff 2 years ago, and now I eat a lot less red meat and stuff like that, and I'm eating a lot healthier. I'm eating more lean meats or more chicken and stuff like that, which is better for me. So now the next step is to get the house clean, right? Step by step. So there you go. That's what I did last night, and I didn't get to bed till super late, but it makes sense. Okay. So, that's that. Let's get out of that discussion, and now let's talk about what you can expect for the streams, because that's really what people care about, right? Still drinking my V8 drink here, which I love. Okay. So today, folks, more Dead by Daylight here on stream. About 3 hours of Dead by Daylight. We'll see. If I want to go a little longer, I will. Last night, had some pretty successful runs as the killer. I had a few runs where I actually ended up killing all of the survivors and getting tons and tons of upgrade points. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put those upgrade points into the survivors and try to make them better, okay? And make it so that, you know, they have better abilities and maybe I can actually survive a lot easier now, okay? We'll see. We'll see what happens. And go from there. You know, I want to say, because I want to do the survivors, but I probably also want to try out some of the other killers that I haven't tried out yet. I mean, last night, I was only doing the Trapper pretty much. And I was pretty successful as the Trapper, but now I want to see if there's other strategies with the other killers that are, you know, effective too. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So that's going to be this stream. And then later tonight, I hope to start Danganronpa 2. It all depends on how my throat's doing. But if my throat holds out, I'll be starting Danganronpa 2 for about a 2-hour stream later tonight. Keep in mind, that stream will be different. That stream will not have pop-up notifications. That stream will not have me actively checking stream chat at all. It's got to be like almost like an offline playthrough, but people said they want to see it live streamed. Excuse me. Wow. Wow. I can't stop. Hold on. All right, I made that one up. That was just me pretending. Wow. I'm going to explode. Excuse me. Holy crap. Couldn't stop. Sometimes it just happens. Okay. Now some people are like, no, you really did it. You really ripped a big one. No, I did not. If I had to rip a big one, I go to the bathroom. I would actually take a dump, but I don't have to. All right? Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? I got so distracted. Oh, that's right. Danganronpa 2 tonight. Yes, Danganronpa 2 tonight. It'll be played like an offline playthrough, so that way it'll avoid spoilers. It'll be very much like the first Danganronpa playthrough that I did a couple months back. So just understand that the streams will be different than the typical stream, okay? I don't want any misconceptions here about how the stream is going to work. It's going to be like an offline playthrough. I mean, I still will very much appreciate anyone who wants to cheer or sub or tip during those streams, but I don't want spoilers. And you know what's going to happen. Some dickhead will come in and say, you know, oh, I did a $2 tip so I could tell you all the fucking secrets of the game in one on-screen message, and now the whole game's spoiled and the playthrough's ruined. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to make it so that it's just like the first playthrough. And you know, the first playthrough, most of it I didn't stream. But people really seemed to like when I streamed the last few sessions of Danganronpa. So I'm going to do so moving forward with Danganronpa 2. Okay? But hopefully you will continue to do things like cheer and sub and tip, etc. Because it keeps this going, right? Okay? Now, tomorrow, folks. Thursday. It's up in the air as of now. And here's why. As I said, I'm going to start Red Dead Redemption this week. But I'm not sure if I'm going to start it tomorrow or Friday. I'm on the fence about this. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm not sure if I want to play more Dead by Daylight after today's stream. Okay? I'm not sure. I guess we're going to see how it goes. If I'm really enjoying the game and I want to keep going, then I'll play more tomorrow. Okay? If I'm playing and okay, maybe I've seen this enough and I don't really feel like there's too much more to go, and people are dying for more, you know, for Red Dead Redemption, then I'll probably do Red Dead Redemption tomorrow. I could leave it in your hands and do a poll overnight. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I mean, I'm just curious. What would you want to see? More Dead by Daylight keep going this week, or do you want to see Red Dead Redemption right away? I don't know. So that's going to be tomorrow. It's either going to be more of this or Red Dead Redemption and then more Danganronpa 2, and that'll take us to the weekend, okay? So we'll see what people want. Ah. Okay. So what else? I don't think there's much else to really talk about. I guess what I'll do is the quick plugs and then we'll get started, okay? Okay. And I'll do my shout-outs afterward. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here for the stream. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy all today's streams. There's another one later tonight. Again, around 7:30 p.m. We'll be donging around Patu. If you enjoy the daily live streaming and you want to keep me on the air, if you enjoy the daily on-demand videos on YouTube and you want to keep the frequency of videos going, you want to see me keep doing this, right? 8-year legacy pretty much at this point. Pretty crazy. Actually, more than that now, if you think about it. Almost 10 years. This fall it will be 9 years, so pretty crazy how long I've been doing this. If you love all that and you want to see it continue, there are many ways that you can support my efforts. Number one would be Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil, where your pledges earn you monthly perks and also allow monthly events to go on. So your perks could be things like text or verbal thank yous, getting premium forum access and voting on monthly events, getting private Q&A videos made. There's tons of things that you can do get out of the perks there, okay? And, ladies and gentlemen, this month, the goal is the Sonic event, the Sonic Gotta Go Fast playthrough, Patron's Choice, where if you pledge $5 or more by the end of this month, you'll be voting on if you want to see Sonic Adventure 1, 2, or Shadow the Hedgehog as a full playthrough starting in early August, all right? So, the question is, are you ready? Are you ready for that fun playthrough? Because I am, but we have to hit the monthly funding goal. And right now, yes, it says we're above it. It doesn't mean that we actually hit it because that's not how it works. The funding goal does not get satisfied until the first week of July when everyone's monthly pledges go through. And typically what happens is around the end of the month, a lot of people reduce their pledges. Typically I've seen anywhere $100 to $200 of pledges usually get lowered at the end of the month as people who pledged big amounts last month realize, oops, I can't afford it this month, or oops, that was for last month's goal. I don't really care too much about this month's goal. So typically it does dip near the end of the month. So still need your pledges, still need your support. I know a lot of people don't understand how Patreon works, and they look and they say, oh, it says Phil hit the goal, so he's doing it. That's not how it works. The goal isn't satisfied until the first week of July, okay? So, please consider pledging $5 or more by the end of the month, and then you, hopefully, if we hit the goal, will be able to pick which game you want to see, right? And that'll be fun, okay? So that's one way you can support me. Another way you can help is Teespring. My Teespring store, you've been seeing plugs for it here on the whole pre-stream. Tons of fun custom merchandise, all designed by my viewers and fans, including the ever-popular DSP Skull logo. We've also got the Master of Stealth line of products. There's many different things there that you can check out, okay? And great quality stuff. I wear it. Yesterday I actually wore the King Skull shirt that I really enjoy. And people, really like the stuff. If you do end up buying something, by the way, feel free to send me the picture on social media so that I can share it with everyone on my Twitter and show everyone, show everyone that the quality of the stuff is great and that you like it, all right? I do get a significant commission from any sales on Teespring, so thank you to everyone who has checked it out previously and who may check it out in the future, all right? And then, last but not least, folks, obviously there is the streaming, and there are 3 ways that you can support my live streaming. Number one is cheering with bits. Number 2 is subbing to the channel. And number 3, of course, is tipping. How does it work? Well, if you cheer with bits, you sub and you tip, I'll give you a shout out, some recognition on the stream. In fact, a bunch of people have done it during pre-stream, and I will give you the recognition in a moment. But if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you sub to the channel and you click on the share button, okay, or if you tip me $2 or more, there will be an on-screen notification. And now I accidentally have banned Jim Bob. Great. All right, hold on. All right, Jim Bob is unbanned. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, if you tip me $2 or more, you'll get an on-screen notification for any of those situations. 50 bits, sharing your sub, or a $2 tip. All right, you get the on-screen recognition, little pop-up message that'll show up in the corner of the screen. Okay? And all those ways support me, obviously. They help me out tremendously. Thanks to everyone who has done this since I started my new streaming methods earlier this year. It's been incredibly supportive. It's allowed me to make a lot more here on Twitch, and basically this has become half of my income now. And it allows me to keep doing this as a job. So thank you, everyone, for your support. I appreciate it. Okay? Okay. All right. So thank you, everyone. Wait a minute. Now, who just banned Jimbot? That wasn't me. Someone's playing games. That wasn't me. Someone's messing with him. That wasn't me. Whoever did that better unban him immediately. That wasn't funny. That was mean. The first time was an accident. The second time was a joke, and that's not funny. Is he unbanned? He better be. Alright, there he is. He's back. Like I said, that wasn't me. That was not me at all. Okay. So now we got shoutouts, and then we'll get started here. Okay. So let's see. Shout out to Sixth Moral, who did a 10-bit cheer, who asked what my stance opinion is on Rhodesia. I don't know what the hell that is, so I'm just going to ignore it. Third Eye the Third did a 10-bit cheer, and he says, I lied when I said I don't follow other streamers because of Tolo Mayor. Well, the thing is, I don't follow Tolo. Actually, what happened was when I started streaming here again months ago, I set up auto-hosting, and because in January I had done my redemption run of Dark Souls, Twitch just assumed that I was a Dark Souls streamer, and it started auto-hosting people who were Dark Souls streamers, and Tolo was one of them. And so I said, well, if I'm going to be hosting this guy, let me check out a stream and just make sure. And he's a pretty chill guy. He has a lot of fun with Dark Souls. He does mods and stuff, all kinds of crazy shit. And every once in a while, I'll just go in there, say hello, and I'll leave. I don't really spend more than like 5-10 minutes there. But he's a cool guy. If people like constant Dark Souls style content, you might want to check him out. Tolo Mayor. He's usually auto-hosted here at night when he streams. But I don't actively follow him. I just say what's up or whatever every once in a while. Okay. Shout out to Unchained Mind, who did a 500-bit cheer, and he said, get some Endust, Phil. What is Endust? I have never heard of this before. Is this a cleaning product, or is this a medicine for me? I've never heard of Endust before. Maybe someone can answer that if they know the answer. I don't know. Mountain Honey did a 10-bit cheer, and he said, play Undertale Genocide, and are you going to replay Metal Gear Solid 3? Eventually, you know, a lot of people, since I did my redemption run of Dark Souls 1, people are saying Endust is a canned air spray. Oh, it's like one of those spray cans you can use to clean dust. Like, for example, if you have a dusty keyboard or whatever, you'd spray it with that, I guess. Oh. Okay. So that's what it is. Well, maybe I'll look for that. Maybe I'll look for that at my grocery store here. But anyway, a lot of people have expressed a desire to see me do redemption runs of the original Metal Gear Solid games. People are saying that now that I'm a much more well-versed gamer and I actually take most of the games I play a lot more seriously, that to see me go back and play games like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 would be a good idea. All right. Especially because, you know, last time I dicked around with those games, didn't care about the controls or nothing, and just flubbed through them, and this time I'd actually pay attention. I don't know. I mean, I may do it. Keep in mind that when I played those games, they weren't even direct capture, right? That was before I'd done direct capture and live streaming. Those were old school playthroughs. So maybe I will consider going back and doing them again. We'll see in the future. All right. We'll see in the future. But for now, it'll remain an idea that maybe I could pull out when I need something for downtime, but for now, I'm not going to do. I already know what I'm doing this summer, as I've already announced. Okay. All right. Shout out to Twitch Toby360, who subscribed to the channel with Twitch Prime, and I appreciate that. All right. And also shout out to Kazuyikes. Sorry, maybe it's Kazuya9, because it might be Roman numerals. Who also subscribed to the channel. Thank you. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate that. And again, if you support me and you want to see this continue, please consider cheering, subbing, tipping, all that during the stream. It all helps me out. Okay? Oh, it's Twitchy Toby360. Excuse me, Twitchy. I misread your name, and you are very offended. I will now slap myself publicly on stream in shame. Ow. Ow, that actually hurt. Okay, then. All right, it's time to start, folks. Everyone ready for more Dead by Daylight? Sound good? All right, thank you. Let's begin.